Alright guys, we're going to talk about addition and subtraction today. So our learning target is I can fluently add and subtract with regrouping with multi-digit numbers. So we're talking large numbers here. We're going to add and subtract fluently, which means should come pretty easy, pretty quick because we're doing it fluently. So number one, we're going to do some addition. So I'm going to take my first number here. I don't like to write the commas when I'm adding because sometimes I get confused that it's a 1, so I leave that comma out. Now, I have to be really careful when I put this next number down. I've got to line up the place values. The ones are under each other, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, so on and so forth. So I'm going to start with my ones place. I got to make sure it's right under my ones place on the first number. Then I'll do my tens, then my hundreds, then my thousands, then my 10,000s, then my 100,000s. So now that I've got them all lined up, I can go ahead and add. 3 plus 5 is 8. 9 plus 1 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 plus 4 is 5. And 1 plus 4 is 5. Now that I've got my answer, I can go ahead and put my comma, starting at the ones place, counting over 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay? Looking at number 2, I'm going to go ahead and write that first number. And then lining up my place value as I go. So starting at the ones place with that 7, the tens place, the hundreds place, the thousands place, and the 10,000s place. So I'm going to go ahead and add those up. 0 plus 7 is 7. 6 plus 5 is 11. 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 12. Carry that 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. Carry that 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put that comma now that I've got my final answer, starting at the ones place, counting over 1, 2, 3, comma. Alright, so now let's talk about some subtraction. So we're going to start with 400 minus, and again I've got to line up those place values. The 6 should be in the ones place, the 7 should be in the tens place, and the 1 should be in the hundreds place. So we've got to ask ourselves when we subtract, we're going to start at the right side, and we're going to say, can I do 0 minus 6? Nope. Can't do 0 minus 7 either, so I've got to come over to the 4 and borrow 1. After I borrow 1, I can give 10 to the next column, so this 0 would become a 10. Now that I've got 10 here, I can borrow 1 from that 10 and make it a 9, and then this last one can be a 10. Now that I've got all larger numbers on the top, I can subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 7 is 2, 3 minus 1 is 2. So my answer would be 224. No need for comma since I only have 3 digits. Number 4, I've got 3,000. I'm going to leave that comma out right now. Minus 963. So I got to line up my place values. The 3 should go in the ones place. The 6 should go in the tens place. And the 9 should go in the hundreds place. So I'm going to subtract. I can't do 0 minus 3. I can't do 0 minus 6. And I can't do 0 minus 9. So I've got to come over the 3 and borrow 1. So the 3 would become a 2. Borrowing 1 in the thousands place means I can put 10 in the hundreds place. Now that I've got 10, I can take 1 and make that a 9, and I can put 10 in the tens place. And now that I've got 10 there, I can make it a 9 and put 10 in the ones place. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. 2 minus nothing is 2. Oh, and I just went ahead and put that comma in there. 1, 2, 3, comma. Don't mind my dogs drinking water in the background. Okay. Number 5. We've got 205,381. And I'm going to subtract by starting in the ones place and lining up those place values. The 1 should be right on top of each other. The tens, the hundreds, the thousands, and the 10,000s. Now I can subtract. I can't do 1 minus 4, so I've got to take 1 from the 8, make it a 7, and now I can make this one an 11. So 11 minus 4 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. I can't do 5 minus 7. I can't do 0 minus 3, so I've got to come over to the 2 and take 1. And now that I've taken 1 from here, I can put 10 in the next column. Take 1 from 10, and it becomes a 9. And this one becomes a 15. So 15 minus 7 is 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. 1 minus nothing is 1. Now that I've got all of this here, I can put my comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. And lastly, 400,000 minus, and I'm going to start with the ones place. The 4 goes in the ones place. The 3's right under the 10. The 9's right under the 100. The 5's right under the 1,000. The 4's right under the 10,000. And the 2's right under that 100,000. I can't do any of these 0 minus anything. I can't start with 0. So I've got to come all the way over to the 4 and make it a 3. I can make this one a 10. Take 1 from here to make this one a 10. Take 1 from here and make this one a 10. Take 1 from here and make this one a 10. And take 1 from here and make this last one a 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Now that I've got that out there, I can put my comma. 1, 2, 3,